everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we have our recap for last week. And today is what day? July 13, I think?
That's what they say.
Oh, wow. Okay. July is just flying on by.
I know. Half the month is over. How's your new to me look?
I've only learned 20 so far, so we still have half a month.
So, well, you're about... So we're not quite to halfway. So you're not really behind.
Days. I know, but some of those days will be at Gen Con. We know we don't play games at Gen Con.
That is true.
So we have the couple more weekends before we, really need to start worrying about those counts. So I need to learn like 30 more because I'm aiming 50 a month, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm hopeful. Maybe we might get to play something at Gen Con.
Yeah. We do have a couple nights that we can play late.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate this year because we get to stay in the right hotel.
Yes. So we're not having to...
Very happy.
Yeah. We're getting to stay close by, not having to walk in.
Yeah.
And a lot... That really, really helps. So...
Yep.
For sure. After we streamed on Sunday, we did not play anything else.
Not on Sunday. So the next time I actually played a game was Monday on the Game Guildies.
That's right.
And we're continuing our adventure in the crew mission Deep Sea, which I'm so happy that we're playing it again.
Yeah.
So I hope we get to continue.
That said,
so fun.
It was rocky.
Well, we're learning.
And not because of bad company, but just because we had some deals that just didn't go our way.
Well, it happens.
That's right.
You just dealt some tough luck.
Yeah.
There were some missions I'm like, I can't do any of that. Sorry. Good luck.
So, for those of you who enjoy cooperative games like this, where if there's some sort of a deck or a mission to do, then you will enjoy Crew Deep Sea. And that actually gives me a reason to talk about the Spiel winners.
Oh, that's right, because the Spiel de Jar were just announced today.
That's right.
And it's the first time ever that I'm like, I really enjoyed all of those games.
Well, you picked 3 for 3, right?
Well, the 3 that won, were the 3 I wanted to win.
Right, because
I don't think I picked them because I never picked correctly.
Well, I rarely pick those correctly too, and I'm like, okay, and that's why the Spiel never really meant anything to me. Like if I see a Spiel award on it, it's like, okay, maybe it's a good game, but maybe not. But Bomb Busters was our game of the year. Both of our games of the year last year.
Yeah, we had an amazing time playing through all of the scenarios, and I have been a big champion of this game, for sure.
And that's why I'm bringing it up, because if you like Crew, either the Mission Deep Sea or the Quest for Planet 9, you will very likely enjoy games like Lord of the Ring or Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game and Bomb Busters. Yeah. So those are...
So we've been playing those types of games with our game group, and we love playing through these types of campaign games, including the Crew and Crew Mission Deep Sea and Bomb Busters and Fellowship and all these games that we're really enjoying. So yeah, definitely check out Bomb Busters because highly deserved. I'm very happy with that.
So I know Bomb Busters won. What else won? Because I did not stay up with the news. Endeavor Deep Sea won.
Yeah.
That's excellent. That was like...
Yeah. Up against Far Away or something.
If I'm not mistaken, that was in both of our top 10. I think it was 3rd or 4th on each of our lists. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, it's a great game. So if you like Endeavor... definitely worth checking out Endeavor. Also Deep.
But I think that is the first time that has ever happened.
Hey, Time Roller, thanks for that raid.
Hey, Time Roller.
We really appreciate that. We are going over our weekly recaps here. We're just quickly talking about the Spiel de Jar winners, and the Kinderspiel was a cake game that Top the Tort, I think it's called. And I actually played at BGG Con, and I really liked it. So that's the one you missed.
Endeavor Deep Sea.
Yep.
was our number 6 game
Okay.
of last year.
That's pretty good.
Both of us.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty good. But we're really excited for Bombusters. I'm really excited.
And Tort, I think, is the one that you said
really good.
Was, and that's the one that I missed.
You missed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, really happy with the winners for the Spiel des Jahres. So
yes.
Congratulations to all those winners also. Most people know that I've been a big supporter of Bombusters. It's easily one of the best games to come out in recent years for me. It was just a joy to play. So 4 players, play with 4.
And we would definitely play a Bombusters 2 or an expansion.
We want it now.
So Pegasus, when you hear this,
we want it now.
We will help you with this. So
give it.
On Tuesday.
Bust it out.
That's exactly. Right. Bust it out.
No. I had some online plays.
Oh, that's not me.
No, I had some online plays. So I also played a game of Carnegie with Rainer. I crushed him.
Yeah.
It's not fair. I'm actually pretty good at Carnegie.
Yeah.
I played it a lot before.
I won't play against you.
I'm fairly decent at Carnegie, so it's not fair to Rainer. And then he also invited me to Next Station London.
Crushed him.
He just wants to get better at games, so he invites me to play. Because I show him how to play.
So if
I did crush him, yes.
In Taekwondo, when you want to get better at sparring, you don't spar against the blue belts.
No, you play against the best.
You don't spar against the brown belts.
That's right.
You don't spar against the red belts, and you don't even spar against the 1st and 2nd degree black belts. You know you spar against? You spar against the Grandmaster himself.
And then you'll get better.
And
you will. It's a matter
absolutely
of fact.
True.
You'll just get better, and that's why
when you
Sweet
play
Amy
against a
invites
master,
me to games, because she's like,
yes,
I learned from you. I'm like, I know.
When you play
great.
Against a master, you learn from them.
I know, and then they beat you, and you're like, I taught you too well.
And that's what
and
actually.
Now you're ruining my ELO. What the heck?
That happened to you with Rainer and Arc Nova.
It's true. It's true. I was beating him all the time, and then he started beating me all the time.
So, a little side note, humorous, right?
Right.
As we get better, our 8th degree Grandmaster, he says that he can't get by with, just slacking and taking it easy on us, right? He has to sometimes resort to some unconventional tactics to actually do better. And you can't just rest back. You have to actually try to get better yourself to stay ahead of them, right? And that's what happens. That's what'll happen with you and Rainer and Arc Nova. That's right. You have to
all Gigapolis.
Yeah.
I win 90% of the time, but occasionally he'll get one in. I'm like, oh, you got me.
That's it.
But yeah, I know he's getting better, and then he eventually starts beating me all the time. I'm like,
Amanda says, "Can I just invite you to a game, Steph?"
Yeah, but check out the games I've played the most, because then I'm more likely to accept. If it's a random game I've never played, I'm probably unlikely to accept. Or if it's a game I don't like, I'll probably not accept. But if you see that I've played it at least 5 times, there's a good chance I'll say yes. Because, I was telling Panda that she was more easygoing than I am. But I'm like, why not play just a great game instead of these okay games?
Exactly. Play the great ones.
Got it.
Yeah, and Time World is trying to beat you at Challengers. But you are the queen of challengers, I gotta say.
I was playing that a heck of a lot at one point.
Yeah.
So I do miss challengers. It's a lot of fun.
I am not as good at
I lose. I lose.
I lose. Yeah, but you have to end up...
I was a champion.
This is why you lose sometimes, though. You will draw cards, and none of them will be what you're looking for. And maybe you keep one, and then the next batch has no synergy with that. It happens sometimes.
Sure, you can have bad luck.
But a lot of times, I know you have certain things you look for. I know you do.
Well, yeah, there's cards that just like in any game. Panda, ask Jelfia. Jelfia knows.
Zada says, if you want to farm someone from some Mark Nova ELO, I'm your girl. Zada, you will get better playing against Steph.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What is your BGA name? It should be easy to figure out. For a gamer Steph.
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's your BGG username, isn't it?
It's my BGG username.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If you know what that is.
Invite me and Jelfie to a game. We'll accept.
Yeah.
I even accepted Ticket to Ride, and I hate Ticket to Ride. That just won that, though. That's later in my day. That's later in the week. But Ticket to Ride's okay for me. I know so many people just, like, their strategy in Ticket to Ride is just to draw, like, 50 cards and then start playlaying them.
Yes. Or just to do the six length paths and not connect up hardly anything. A lot of people do that.
Sure, I don't know. But then it's like common for your last turn just to draw destination cards just to see if you made the network. Right,
and just farm those.
Lucked into 5 points with that at the end.
Yes.
So it could have been a -5 or -15. So it's definitely a risk.
Absolutely.
But I had a -17-point card, so I had to try.
But I mean, if you can't build any more routes, you might as well farm those destinations.
It's still a turn, right? So. Anyway, that was one of the games I played, but I'm up to the part where we learned Rolling Seas.
Rolling Seas.
Yes. And that's over here somewhere. We have a lot of games over here.
So, Rolling Seas.
We should be able to stream this at some point. I think it was on Kickstarter. Candace originally gave it to me from the publisher at BGG Con, and she's like, try it out, and so we did. And I thought it was okay.
And
I think it's pre-order right now.
And Steph does not like it when I draw on her map.
No, he is mean. So think like cartographers or something like that. But you're drawing your map on how you're navigating the board and where you want to explore. So you're not like making a map, but you're navigating and moving your ship along, and then suddenly you'll pull the rock card and Micah will have to draw rocks on your board and it's right in the path, and then you're like, well, I was going that way, and then you're like, well, now I have to do a little beep beep beep,
back my boat up
and go the other way.
So the rules are you can't completely block something off. Nothing says that I have to make it easy. So block off this whole section and she has to go all the way around the island. And that's awesome. So anyway, I really had a good time with this.
Yeah.
Probably a lot better time than you had.
See, the thing is, the problem with this game for me is that, one, just too many rules for what it is. Like,
it's fine.
No. If it is... It says 45 to 60 minutes on the box, and that probably is true. But it's like a lot. It's like Hadrian's Wall level of like stuff that's happening.
I like it.
Maybe I need a flow chart or something because I'm dumb. But there's so many things that are happening. But for the most part, for a pirate game, I really liked it. I hate that he draws on my map and ruins my everything. So that's annoying.
Cartographers.
No, but that's not as annoying. That's expected, and you can work around it.
It's expected with this.
No, because if you can only go one way to get to the thing, then to go all the way around is like the rest of the game. It will take you that long.
Okay, so
the way around.
To be fair to Steph's opinion, she is correct in that. Okay, so let's say Steph is trying to visit these relic sites. There are 3 of them on the board. And if I cut off access to one...
The way I'm going, I'm 1 space away.
Yeah. She's like 1 space away, and I make her go all the way around.
Which is like 20-something spaces.
The deck used for the game is far too small to allow that to happen. You just don't have enough time.
There's no way to do it.
So I agree, but I still like what it's doing.
I don't mind I don't mind it, but the fact that it's like... I spent the last 2 turns getting to where I was, only to not do anything and have to go the other way for another 4 turns. It's just really frustrating.
So it's not take that like Munchkin, which I don't enjoy
it's
that.
timing of the deck. You
It's
don't
timing
know.
of the deck.
You don't know when it's going to get drawn. You don't even know if it is going to get drawn.
Exactly, because you take some cards out.
And so we ended up with like maybe 5 take that cards, but there were 2 that were
But it's
really,
expected
really,
that it's
really
gonna happen.
Yeah, but not.
You could not see. Here's the thing: it's all timing of the deck because you couldn't cut me off like I cut you off.
No.
So
I probably could have. I just didn't do it as great. He did a great job with that. It's really annoying. So
okay.
I don't mind it. I certainly like that there's no fighting because I'm not into the pirate fighting games. So I like it. We got to play it again. We'll play it on stream.
We'll play it on stream. So that was Rolling Seas from Nuts.
And speaking of Rainer,
Whoa.
I played several games more with him, including Arc Nova. He lost. And Let's Go to Japan. We've been playing Let's Go to Japan, and he's really good at it. And I'm just not. And then we played with the goal cards, which I had never played with before, because I'm always playing the generic, basic.
Right.
And so that's what the purple thing was in our deluxe copy that I had not played. And you get a goal saying, like, oh, for every day that you're visiting 4 different, like, types of places, you get a bonus 6 points. I'm like, okay, so my whole every day was colorful rainbow and nothing. I wasn't getting any bonuses or anything, and I was going from blue to pink to blue to. I got like negative like 6 or 7 points because I didn't have the trains.
But do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You prefer it that way.
It gives me something else to be like, what am I doing? Okay.
That's
it was
good.
so
It's good to know.
chaos. And it was one of my best scores because of the extra bonus points.
Right.
But he still won by 7 points. But it was one of my best scores. So it was good to have the gold cards. So you'll like
We'll play with it.
You'll like the gold cards.
Well, since it's a keeper.
Yeah, for sure it's a keeper. And then Amy, sweet Amy, invited me to a 2-player game of Castle of Mac and Ludwig.
What?
I'm like, Amy, why are you doing this? She's like, I wanted to try it out with 2. I'm like, I'll do it, but it's not fun. I mean, it's fine, but it's not. It needs 3 or 4 or 5 people to play. Right. Because it's an auction game.
It's designed for that.
It's an auction game. You haven't played it, I know, but what the idea is, if it's your turn...
I know enough about it, yeah.
If it's your turn as the auctioneer, you're rearranging the tiles. And so, like, if I see you're going for certain types of tiles or you're looking for a specific type of tile because of the goals on the board, I'm going to price it a little bit higher. If I see you have $10,000, I'll price it at maybe $8,000. You're like, well, is it worth $8,000? Yeah. How much is it worth to you? And can I get the most money from you?
Because that's how you make income.
Because you pay, it goes to me.
Right.
And it's my turn, I pay, it goes to the bank. Right. So you want the money to circulate in the game amongst people, but... Right. Yeah, how much money can you get? Because you don't want somebody to pass their turn for $5,000 because you're not getting that money.
Right.
So
exactly.
You need to price it accordingly. So it's an auction game, which I absolutely love auction games. I wish there were more of them. And so 2 players is not great. It's not. It's fine because it adjusts the market and how much, like the minimum is 4,000 instead of 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever. But it's not great. It's not designed to be 2 players. It's designed for more. But we played it, and now she knows that it's not great.
You tried to tell her.
I tried.
To be fair.
It's fair. But I'm really happy it's on BGX. It's a top game. It's one of the best games. And then we streamed games. I don't know if you want to talk any more about
on Wednesday.
Aqua Garden.
Well, we streamed Aqua Garden, which is the first of 3 games. Yeah. Another one, which we've got right here.
We'll stream it later tonight for Dino Garden.
Dino Garden. It is game number 3 of 3. And so we've also got Sky Garden, which is game 2.
Right.
And it's not on Kickstarter yet, is it?
No, I think it's September is when it's going to Kickstarter. I'll try to find out before I stream it.
This is sample text. This is sample text. This is
all just a sample game.
This is sample text. This is sample text.
Yeah, so we'll stream this. I did a little short on YouTube and it's gotten like
a ton of views.
Almost 2,000 or something. So people want to see more about this game and we're going to show you. And if you're familiar with Aqua Garden or you watched our video, which is also getting several views, I think you will really like this one. It's like more of a gamer game.
So Aqua Garden to me, it's fine. You know, games have done things like that before. This, it turns it up.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yes.
In my opinion, it's way better.
Much more a gamer's game.
And I assume I'll like Sky Garden more than Aqua Garden because I assume it turns it up slightly.
So yeah, we assume, we're not sure yet
I
because we haven't played it,
but yeah,
that it looks like it is in between difficulty of Aqua
and it's
Garden.
number 2.
Yeah, which is lower than number 3,
right?
But higher than number 1.
Poor Cosmic Beat gave me little crying tears, like, but I bought Aqua Garden. I'm like, I know, but this is better, so you should buy this one too.
This is better. Or just buy them all, right?
Yeah. So we'll show that later. I'm very excited for that we learned yesterday. But
then we played Resurgence.
Yeah, still great.
And we played Jewel Box.
And Jelfia might pick that up for me.
Really? Yeah, because Z might like it.
She likes bugs.
Yeah, she likes bugs.
And I hate bugs.
Yeah, you do hate bugs. So we have an interesting story to tell on that.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't. We're not telling it.
And that's why you come to us for these game reviews, is these stories, right?
No bugs.
So we saw a spider, and he had dust on him or something.
He was upside down.
He was upside down on the kitchen floor.
Literally dead. He was like this. He was literally dead, and I screamed my head off because it's huge. It was like
and I
so
came
big.
in there, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna flip him up to find out what kind of spider.
No, just kill it dead.
Because I want to see, okay, is this a recluse? Do we have to call the exterminators because you don't want brown recluses living in your house, right? So I was going to flip him over, take a picture, ask, you know, Googletron what kind of spider it was. Looks like it's a wolf spider, and I figured it was when I saw his back. And when I went over to get my phone to take the picture, he started moving like this.
No!
So, and yes, I have actually, Jelvia says you have to check for Black Widows. At both of my last, not where we lived, but in my 2 other houses in Spring Hill, there were Black Widows on both houses. So, yeah.
That's really bad.
No, wolves, it was not very big. It was
Don't take them with
quarter sized.
Tell Aiden not to take them with them.
It was maybe quarter sized. Not the body, but the legs too. So yeah.
Outside, no, kill it dead.
No, Steph makes me kill them. Sorry.
He will come back inside because they're smart.
SMRT smart.
Yep. Unless you go put it on somebody else's house.
So, actually, Tuesday night, and we tried on. So Tuesday night we set up what? Palm-sized ones? Oh no, those are big. So, okay, now you've traumatized her. Okay, are you ready to talk about games? So Tuesday, we set up Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. Wednesday, we learned the rules to Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. Thursday, we actually played Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. We love Game of Thrones.
I love Game. The whole time he's like talking and reading the rules. I'm like, I'd rather just be watching Game of Thrones. I was like so in the mood to watch Game of Thrones. It's so good. I love that show so much.
So she starts listening to the music and everything, and then we played Tiny Epic Game of Thrones, and then this game wants to be an attacky sort of game.
Of course. I mean, you expect it like
yes.
that.
So in this game, you are using dice to take actions. Whatever you roll on the dice, though, everyone is going to take. The action that everyone is not going to take is going to be one of the actions that you select, and that one is locked out for everyone else for the rest of the turn. Okay, fine. So if I want to maybe march into an area, I will select the march action. If I do the march die, then I can march, but she can also march. So, what march lets you do is to attack an enemy area. So,
or move into a new region, really.
Or move into a new region, right? But that is how you start a battle. When you start a battle, you are gonna mostly take your unit size, play maybe a card. Attackers get cards for free. Defenders do not. And that gives incentive to do nothing but attack. And it's a dudes on the map game. Therefore, area control, therefore, not Steph's jam.
Not really, no. And I wanted to love it because I enjoy dice drafting and, games with multiple choice actions to take, and
you got some see-through going on.
Yeah, I see that.
It's weird, but at least you can see you got Westeros here. But it is essentially dudes on a map.
Yeah, it is.
I think it is fairly thematic, but it seems like it incentivizes you to just attack blindly.
Which is kind of Game of Thrones-ish with the allying. You want to try and recruit allies.
I like the ally.
Yeah.
The way that you get allies in this.
Tiny dudes on a tiny map.
Tiny map.
Yeah. Well, I also wish it were bigger.
Yeah.
Like, it is a game that deserves a bigger box with an actual board and actual dice.
If you've got an actual size board, why not just play Game of Thrones, the board game?
Yeah, I don't like that one much either.
Because dudes on a map.
Yeah.
Which I am more fine with than you are. I get it. So that's fine. So, we're probably going to do a rules teach for it. We may not play through it, but we will.
It's a big rules. Big.
There's a lot going on here.
Big.
I'm surprised how much is in this box. I gotta say.
There's a lot in the box.
A lot in the box.
It is definitely a tiny epic.
For people who like Game of Thrones and people who like the tiny epic games, I think it's probably a no-brainer. You gotta just do it.
Yeah.
But
for me, it feels
personal opinion.
Yeah, something isn't quite there, but maybe with the expansion for co-op, it might be better. Like, I might like it better working with you versus not with you.
Right.
So that might work.
On Thursday, you did not go to game night.
I did.
You did go to game night. You went to Jonathan's.
I went to Jonathan's Tuesday night, moved to Thursday night, and it was a full moon, so there was like 1 million people there, and everybody stayed till midnight, which is unheard of. So everybody leaves at like 8.
Tuesday, you did not go to the game night. You did your Gen Con preview list.
That's right. I did the Gen Con preview on Tuesday.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yep, and that's what happened. But, yeah, so I actually got to play a 5-player Power Grid Outpost. It was really great, though I hosed myself really early. So there's not really a catch-up mechanism, let me tell you, because I had the 1 power 1 plant, and I had 2 houses that I put down, but I couldn't power 2 houses. Therefore, I was powering 1 house.
1 house fewer.
And so one house is like $20. And if I wanted to get another card, which I wanted
and
to
0 houses is already $10.
It's $10. So yeah. I then had to take a turn $10. I couldn't power anything because I didn't have any money. I was just so in the hole. So I was really hurting.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens. I was also trying to manage everybody because nobody had played before, and so it's kind of hard running a game, but we made it work, and everybody had a great time. So that was really good. And then we played Positano.
Pastanana.
I played it with David and Neil, and they loved it.
Nice.
You gotta play with the right crowd.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's so fast, and I get why you might not enjoy it, but I think for the majority of my Tuesday group, I don't think they would like it as much. but I picked the right people because
for me it's too luck based. But
Neil likes
the
simultaneous card and bid. He likes bidding games.
I also like that too.
Yes. So when I taught Neil Turn the Tide, he loved it right away. We had to play it again, sort of thing.
And Neil does not come every time.
No, he comes rarely, but he's the one who loves Outpost.
That's what a full moon brings out is. Full moon brings out
the uncommons.
The uncommons.
the Neil and the Jamies. And the super rare Dean of Meepletown. He comes never. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Dean of I'm gonna shoot you in the head in Battlestar Galactica. That's what he did.
That's so rude.
He did it.
Good on him.
Yeah.
And then Neil and David stuck around, and I was like, what do you guys want to play? And Neil's like, Suburbia. And I'm like, I'll always say yes to Suburbia because I love Suburbia.
Yes.
I love Suburbia. So it's always good. The last time
you have upgraded from like your base edition to a deluxe edition to a custom edition to
or the collector's edition or whatever it is. So I do have that now. But it's cool to get it played again because the last time I played it was with Neil as like a 2-player game or whatever. But it holds up so well in time and just in my memory, I guess, because I've always loved it. And I looked down my top 100 because I actually created a top 100 just to see where it was, and I'm like, no, that's got to go up because it was at like 82 or something. I'm like, no, it's better than that. Yeah, so I think I have it right now as like an
I'm working on my top 100.
An 8 out of 10, but it's really more like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 for me. It's a great game. I love it so much. Maybe because it came out around the time when I started playing games, so I played it a heck of a lot.
Right.
It has that special spot.
Because when you have a few games, you play them all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. But surprisingly, I ended up winning. I'm like, this is like the worst score. There's no way I'm winning it. So I won. It was like 83 to 84 to 85 or something like low. And like my best score in that game is like 150. So I really did not think I was winning the game with an 85 or whatever it was. Right. So it was really, it's one of those like at the end I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not winning. You know how people act when they're like, I feel like I'm losing, kind of, and then you win.
Oh, you mean like me in what were we playing? What was that game? Was it? No, it wasn't that. It was Dino Garden.
Yeah.
We were playing Dino Garden. They had 140s. All three of them had 140s. I had 110, and I called it. It was like 2 turns into the game, I'm like, I'm going to lose this game.
But you still kind of liked it.
But I was like way behind.
Yeah.
I had no chance.
It's tough.
So sometimes the random bug bites you.
Yep. But right. I still love it. And then we got to Saturday, and this is where Michael has a lot to say.
Friday, we didn't do anything.
Nope. No, we went to see Freaky Friday.
Yes, we did.
It's a musical. I never seen the show before, and we saw it at our local theater, our local community theater. Mm-hmm. So funny. I was dying laughing. So
there is an idea from Freaky Friday, the musical, that I am considering implementing for all of y'all. So they had this thing called the List Master, right? And that was the thing that the high schoolers do, which is like a scavenger hunt, right? But the List Master is in control of it every year. And there's a new List Master every year. And they're like, go take a picture with this Greyhound bus sign. Or go take a picture with this, hourglass or whatever. Well, I had an idea. Maybe we could do something like that, where we could have a List Master, maybe with purple hair. Maybe he could give things for people to do that week. And if you do the thing that week...
I think he's talking about Señor.
Maybe. If you do the thing that week, then you stay in it for the next week. Right? So there's fewer and fewer people eligible to win. And if you win, maybe you get a little trophy or maybe a board game or something.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. And obviously, we can't win. We can participate, but we can't win.
Like an advent challenge?
It would be sort of like an advent challenge, but like once a week. You can't really expect someone to do it every day.
Every day, yeah.
Right. But you could reasonably expect someone to do it once a week. Like play a game about nature. Play a game with dice. Or, something like that. Play a game with at least 5 vowels in it. Something. Play a game on a map.
No, you have to be a participant, Panda.
You have to be a participant. Maybe if it takes off, we could have guest list masters. I think that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Play a game with a panda in it. Yeah. And that gives people a week to find and play a game with a panda in it. And all you have to do is take a picture of you playing the game, and you're good to go. What do y'all think? If you think it's good, give me a thumb. Yeah.
Seems fun.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll call it Listmaster Challenge or something. We'll think of a cool name.
Yeah.
All the Games Challenge.
All the games, all the year.
All right. So then we started off Saturday.
Oh boy, here we go.
Playing
all my imported games.
All her imported games. She says, I got a bunch of imported games.
I got so excited.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, I really appreciate them sending over these games. So hopefully we'll stream most, if not all of them. They're very fast, especially with 2 players, it will go really fast. But
so, first we played What Do You Want to Eat in Taiwan from Emperor S4.
I love Emperor S4 games. This one needed some work. I will admit it needed some work.
I appreciate what they do.
I love Hanamakoji.
But this was the worst game that I've played this month.
Until the next one? What?
We're not there yet. At the time, this is the worst game I had played this month.
No, we played some bad games.
At the time, this one. And then we played Life Express from So Games. This game was not so. In fact,
it's fine. All of these games will be better with 2 people.
In fact,
and we played them all with 4. And so they not great with 4.
In fact, this game was the worst game that I had played all week.
No.
And then we played Dark Eon, also known as Dark Era. I don't think that they know what it is. It's Dark Eon in BGG.
From 2022.
And Dark Era on the cards.
Which is probably a new edition.
Yes. And this was the worst game that I had played all week.
It's just war.
And then we played 10 to Leap.
This was not worse than the others. This is decent.
This was not worse than the others. All right, a little bit about these. What do you want to eat?
Hey, if they're gonna be so generous to send them, I'm gonna play them.
Yes. But okay, so here's the thing. If it was a bad game for me, it does not mean it's a bad game for everybody.
Especially different cultures. I've been told by many, especially overseas in Taiwan and everything, that games are designed differently there because the culture is different. They don't want to be playing big, heavy games. They want to be playing easy, light, whatever games.
So, quick overview of these games.
Yep.
There are, 5 or 6 different colors? Yeah, 6 different colors, 6 different numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers 1 to 6, colors 1 to 6. 36 different cards, right? Each one has a food on it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Steph secretly puts in like a blue 3.
Right.
We take our cards and we play a card.
Right.
If it's a blue or a 3, she says she likes it. If it's not a blue or a 3, she says she doesn't. And then everyone else can guess what her food is. But if they get it wrong, then Steph gets points, and you only get so many guesses before you are out, and the scoring is really not great. And the guessing part has been done in other games.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Conclusio or Deducto. I don't know if you remember those games, but it reminds me of that.
Yeah. So the catch is that when I play a card, I can't guess. Everyone else can guess.
So you don't want to give a helpful card.
So
you want to give a nothing card.
Yes. And then everyone else decides what they want to do, etc. So anyway, there was not much strategy there for me. So Life Express has
lots of promise.
Yes, it does have lots of promise. In Life Express, you've got cards numbered 1 to 7 based on the stage of your life, right? And then sometimes you'll be given sort of tags that you are trying to both collect and try to play cards to get points for. However, the cards have to be played from smallest to largest. You can't go back and fill in earlier parts of your life. You can, like if you have a marriage card, for example, you can play an available card that matches on a row. So basically, not only are you doing your life, you're doing your spouse's life. And then your spouse may have something that goes on like a second marriage later in your spouse's life, and then you put a card next to that one, but you can't fill in things earlier in your spouse's new husband's life or something, for example.
Or you might have a baby and you can have
you have a baby,
card.
You can have like next to your 4 card, because you're maybe middle in life, you then put your baby card, and then your child's life can go out. Here's the concern with the game, is that the cards are very specific as to what they require. The card doesn't say, hey, if you've gotten 3 social cards in your life, you get these points. No, it says if you have a social card in position 3, you get points. What happens if you never see that card? Then you're just not going to get points for that spot, and you've basically cut yourself off of other points. Ultimately, all of us had scores around 13 or less, like 8 to 13, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to be a very quick
it
drafting.
is,
it's
but
a card drafting.
If I'm going to
game.
play a 15 to 30 minute game, I've got to have more control over that.
Okay.
So that is Life Express from So-So Games.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was kind of cute.
And it's cute. And then we've got Dark Era / Dark Eon. You've got cards that have artifacts and monsters on them. I am going to play down 1 or 2 cards against somebody. I'm going to call somebody else. Steph, I'm going to attack you. All you have are 2 cards.
And I'm going to choose 1 or 2 cards.
You can put 1 or 2. We're going to flip them up. Who has the bigger creature? And the bigger power?
And then artifacts would adjust that. If you don't want to play any cards, you can just give up 3 of your
so you have
gems.
6. In a 4-player game, you have 6 gems. When you're out of gems, you're out of the game. Here's the wrench in it, and this is This is why I did not care for Black Angel, is that there are different ways to end the game based on what happens. If there are 12 jewels collected on the end game card, it will end and you score based on that. For example, in our game, it was who has collected the most artifacts. If the deck runs out, which you really don't have any control over because it's a real thin deck.
Well, with 4 people, it's really thin. If it's just us dueling back and forth, it's a larger deck.
Shouldn't be, though.
I know, it should be
it's not a level playing experience. Yes. So, if the deck runs out, then the person with the lowest, not highest, number of crystals wins the game.
Meaning
it's like, what? I've had a great game. Why would I lose? No.
It could It could also be a translation issue. Who knows?
No. All right, and then we add 10 to leave.
Excuse you. Get it.
Get it. Check the floor for pieces. So then we had 10 to leave.
It's under your chair.
I'll get it. My goodness. It's in the box. It's fine. No cards were hurt. Then we had 10 to leave. In this game, this was by far the most interesting of the 4 games that we have talked about. In 10 to leave, your mosquitoes. And the values are 1 to 6. The values from 3 to 5, most but not all of them have a symbol on the back of the card. So, hey, I know if you play a symbol, you're somewhere between 3 and 5. So, you are placing your mosquitoes on one of the 3 sides of Sleep Kid. Yes. If there are 2 mosquitoes or more in each queue, the player can say, yeah, we're going to wake Sleep Kid up. Sting! And then the Sleep Kid's going to slap, right? You're going to reveal cards from these decks. And if it's less than 10, the biggest mosquito gets hit. And all the rest escape. If it is exactly 10, all the mosquitoes escape. If it's more than 10, then certain mosquitoes are going to get hit based on Sleep Kid. Like Sleep Kid is going to hit the ones in positions 1 and 3, and the rest escape. Alternatively, if there are 4 mosquitoes around Sleep Kid in every queue, he automatically wakes up. And at least there was a little bit of strategy with this game. Not a lot, but a little. So, Daddy Does Do says, you don't plan to reward any of these games to the winner of the list, are you? There will probably be better games if we decide to do that, or a calendar or something. We'll figure it out. It's way too early. We just thinking about the list. So, what did you think about this? Since you talked about the others a little bit anyway. It's okay.
It's okay. I don't know. It's supposedly a bluffing game, but it just, with 4 people, it went kind of quick. So
with 2,
I can't really. I knew what James played because I looked. I knew what you played because I looked. Yeah. I rearranged some cards a little bit, and then I just went with my gut just to try and hopefully outwit people. But that backfired. So obviously, I'm not very good at the game. I lost pretty badly. So
yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But
it definitely felt more like a thought-out design and finished product versus some other ones we might have played.
Right. So Jelvy is like saying small is better, not big houses overseas. I get that. I like little games. However, there's got to be something there. And then we get to Dutch Flower Auction. And James said, if this does not have a Dutch auction in it, then this is terribly misnamed. Fortunately, it does have a Dutch auction mechanic. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with how a Dutch auction works, a Dutch auction starts at a price and then goes down every so often until someone decides to get it.
This was my favorite of the day so far. Just
yes,
because
mine too.
I love auction games.
Yes.
So they set out all the cards in front of you.
You know what's coming.
And you have your deck of cards, which not necessarily your hand of cards, but if you have 5 cards in your hand and you play one, you draw one. So you know what's in your deck and you know what you'll get eventually, but you only have what's in your hand to work with. And so whoever's doing the auction for the first card can also bid, but they're going 15, 14, 13. And once it hits a number that you want to bid on, you slap. You slap the card, but we were just playing you slap the table.
Yeah, slap the table.
Just whoever slapped first.
So it's pretty funny.
Yeah, the first card.
The very first auction where we were all like, can we all agree not to slap the card? We can just slap the table in front. And whoever does not bid will be the impartial jury as to who hit first. So here comes it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Everyone hits exactly the same time.
The three
and he
of us.
said it was simultaneous. 3 of us.
3 of us all at the same time. It was like...
We had to start it over.
We had to start over.
And ultimately, I think I got that one.
Yeah.
But
it was funny. But
you're
collecting like maybe 5 cards. You're winning like 5 or 6
5
cards.
or 6 cards.
Yeah.
Not many.
And don't let Michael have everything, because he will.
And I did.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Crushed it.
So it was fun. I enjoyed
the scores in this one, and you probably did not know at the time, like I knew on Dino Garden. I knew it was dead. But it was 40 to 40 to 40 to 70.
No, I know.
It was like a blowout.
Yeah, you creamed us. But so it reminded me a little bit of Floristry with the 2-player. But there's an app that you click.
Yes, I remember that.
So if maybe it would have been better as an app, I don't know, but
then it would have been a 4-player. There's ways to do that these days where you can be the first to buzz in.
Everybody downloads the app and can like log in and then have it here and then
publishers. There's your idea.
Click it.
There's your idea.
I love it because I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yes, I think that's a genius idea. You know what else I think is a genius idea?
This game.
Genius idea.
Immediately when we put this table with the game on the table, we're like, this is a Wigsby check.
This is a Wigsby check 1-2 game.
This is a Wigsby check game.
This is a Similo type game. That's Shelvia.
Don't head scratch me.
Shelvia. That's not head scratch. That's like head and hands.
I know, but it's like, oh, the pain.
What a segue. That's right.
I like this one too.
This was the best game of the day.
But they were getting better.
By that time.
They were getting
This
better.
was the best game of the day.
They got worse and then they got better.
So.
But this is when we got to the good game section of the course.
Yes.
Because the last one was good game studio and this is good game studio.
In this game, you have 10 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
You choose 1 to be your secret.
Your clue, but your answer.
Your secret thing.
Yep.
You choose 5 to be your clues, and you choose 4 to discard. Here's the catch. You're going to be hard-pressed to find 5 clues that go with your secret.
I know. That's what you have to do the best you can.
You have to do the best you can. Here's the big catch. Here's the super big catch. I create my secret. I create my clues. Steph takes my clues and gets to present them in the order of her choice. So I'm going to take my secret. I'm going to shuffle them up with 15 other cards. I'm going to put them out, 16 cards in a 4x4 grid, face up. And everyone else gets to guess what they think it is. Steph is playing her cards, my clues, in reverse order of how I want them played.
But you don't.
But
I don't
here's the
know
thing:
that.
Steph does not know what my word is. She knows what my clues are.
I can speculate.
And that's where the little bit of a twist is that I thought I knew what James's word was. And it was not that word.
No.
So, interestingly enough,
Same thing.
you got it on the first try.
When I saw your clues, I'm like, I know what your clue. I know what your answer is. No,
and it wasn't.
I did not know.
You did not know.
So, mistakes be made.
So,
I don't know how we could play it with two, but we'll figure it out.
I think there are 2-player rules.
Okay.
And I think it's cooperative. I'm not sure. In any case, we will probably stream this for you guys. This is genius idea from Good Game. And then we played
This.
No.
This.
We did not. We played Dino Garden. So this, as we mentioned, did we mention on this video?
We did.
Yeah. So this is game 3 of the series. Oh yeah, because we talked about Aqua Garden.
We did.
And so yeah, we played this, and
very excited to show it to you.
I knew I was behind, so
it's a gamer game.
Yeah.
Versus Aqua Garden, which is definitely more of a relaxing, easy to get new players type of game. Kind of like Takedo. Hard not to compare. But this one is a lot more going on. Puzzly.
Yeah. All that said, it was the best game of the day. So, then we come to Furry Poker. In Furry Poker, you've got animals from 1 to 12.
In
right?
5 colors.
In, I think, 5 colors.
5 colors.
And you are trying to get your best poker hand of X of a kind, or straight flush, whatever you can come up with, before somebody hits 7 cards and ends it. And then you can add 1 more card from your hand as the 8th card. So these animal cards have, not only do they have numbers, they have abilities. So I can play a card to the middle and take a card from the middle for my personal pile. Or I can play a card to the middle and then do what it says on the card.
Yeah.
Whatever it says is what I do. It might be a color change card. It could be a number modifier card. It may let me draw cards from the top of the deck. It may let me, draw 2 and then discard 1. So a lot of different things. But when somebody hits 7, the game up timer is gone. And of important note is the owl that thinks he's a crow, or the crow that thinks he's an owl, one or the other.
Pretty sure he's an owl that thinks he's a crow.
Yeah. So that is Furry Poker from Good Game.
It's cute. I liked it.
It's okay.
I think all of these games, I think you'll like a little bit better on the next play.
Yeah, they're low scoring games. So I think I won this with a 13 or a 10 or
10. We tied.
I won it with we tied for 10.
I thought I could do like a set of 1s and then a color set, but you can't use a card twice for scoring. So
right.
Otherwise, I would have won.
Right. And then we ended the night as we do
with Tales from the Red Dragon Inn.
That's right.
It was like a 2-part.
It was a 2-part adventure. Otherwise, we would have played 2.
Yeah.
We played Adventure 20A and 20B.
Yeah.
And as usual, I got into my storytelling mode, and where everybody has a voice. Gergie has a voice, and we've got Zot. Zot suddenly has a voice, and Fiona, she's sort of reckless, and she talks really fast. So because Fiona is
Leroy Jenkins.
That's right. Fiona is Leroy Jenkins.
Just start me in the middle of the board.
That's. I'm gonna teleport her right back, and she'll run right back in.
Yep.
So she's Steph. Yes.
100%.
Fiona and Steph are identical. And I gotta say, as much as I like those games, Tales of the Red Dragon Inn was the best game we played that night, which is not difficult to do. It made my top 10 of the year last year. So that was our weekend review.
And then, no, today.
Today what?
I played on Dutch's stream. I taught them how to play Turn the Tide. We played 2 games of it. Duchess loves it so much. She's like, how have I never played this before? It's so good.
Exactly.
And she loved it.
People need to...
I'm sorry you can't get it anywhere.
So, yeah, Clyde, immersion. That's why I do the voices, to get you into the story. So, yeah, with things like Turn the Tide, people need to sometimes, not as much as we love bringing you Cult of the New, sometimes you got to go back to the old classics. Am I right?
And there's so many.
There's so many.
On Board Game Arena even that people just haven't played.
Yes.
They should be played.
If you have not played classics, take some time and play those classics.
Panda's like, oh, it's like 6 nips. I'm like, I mean, I see you're playing simultaneous cards and you're trying to not get the highest or lowest. I mean, second highest. So sure, there's kind of a comparison there.
But with 6 nips, there's an order to it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, there's kind of an order to Turn the Tide. But anyway, it's just so good. And it plays perfectly with 5. It's my favorite 5-player game. It's just so good. I love it.
You know what my favorite 5-player game is?
Was that right?
Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
So that was our weekend review, right?
Not enough. We gotta learn more.
We gotta learn more. We gotta get those rookie counts up. That said, I mean, that was a lot of games we played just yesterday.
There was a bunch. And I think tomorrow on Guildies, I'll be teaching Fate of Fellowship to Derek. I think Duchess has played it, but she doesn't quite know everything that's happening because it's a lot. It's actually really heavy.
And you know what I'm doing?
Moving.
I'm going to be doing something also really heavy.
Lifting and moving stuff.
Yes.
That will be so fun for you.
Yeah, moving my oldest son. So that's what's up, y'all. Hopefully he'll be on the stream some. Cross your fingers. Maybe we can drag him in.
Dan, yeah, I've been suggesting it to like every publisher. I want people to republish Turn the Tide so much. I don't know why they don't. It's so good. They're reprinting literally everything else.
So, you know how I talk about Dan's law? Dan, right there, right?
Right, sure.
Tom Vassell has a law.
Yeah.
Vassell's law is, if a game is good, insanely good, it will be reprinted. That is not true. I think Dan's law holds up a lot better than Vassell's law. Dan's law being a game has to be good enough to warrant a second playthrough.
Yeah, but so Vassell's law is okay to some extent. Like if it just came out and like overseas or whatever, if it is good enough, it will get a printing for the US. If it's not good enough, well, it might not.
Dan says, to be fair, a lot of games do get reprinted, but definitely not all good games. Yeah, well, that was Tom's law, is that if it is good enough, it will get reprinted. But that's not true. Battlestar Galactica, even while it was in the top 100, was out of print. Now it's what? It's like no worse than like 140, 150. And there's no way in the world it can ever be reprinted due to licensing issues. Maybe.
I mean, if a publisher got the licensing for Battlestar,
then they
could approach the designers again.
Then that's a multi-pronged permission. They have to get permission from
everybody.
NBC Universal, Corey Konieczka, Fantasy Flight, which means Asmodee, and they've all got to agree to
Basically, it would have to be Asmodee to do it.
Yes, and they probably will not.
They probably will not, but they probably have.
But the game is that good. It and the expansion sell for $1,000.
Oh, I know.
So.
Oh, I know. Amy, we were talking about you.
That's right.
We were talking about you.
Yep. So, what is on tap for this week? What are your plans? Just games.
Games.
Okay.
Well, we played a whole bunch of the imported games, so that makes me happy.
Yes.
We have a lot more that we need to play, hopefully, before Gen Con.
SETI.
Yeah, I would like to play SETI. I would like to play Living Forest Duel with you. I'd like to play Innovation Ultimate.
Innovation Ultimate, yes.
I forget what the other ones on the list. There's a bunch on my list that I'm like, we should play before Gen Con. So.
Amy, I heard you're a SETI maniac.
Oh, she is. She is so SETI maniac-y.
With 4 exclamation points.
Talking about BGA games. Oh yeah, we're talking about you. She wishes she was going to Gen Con.
Do you?
I don't think she's been. She'd probably have fun.
She would probably have fun. And she would probably play more games than we play.
Probably.
However, Gen Con is not for gaming.
Just for the newness. Yeah, but the newness is at this house.
The newness, you can just come over.
Yeah, just come over. Like I said, I've played 92 games on the Gen Con preview list. If you really, how exciting are new games anyway?
They're exciting to most people. Sure.
Oh, I know. I was all cult of the new all the time, but nowadays it's like, I'll play it. I'll play it eventually.
We play all the games.
I want to play Vantage. I really do want to play Vantage.
Well, you say all the playtime for you, but if you're not into scheduled games and you're not into paying for playing,
yeah,
Gen
it's just
Con,
a big expense.
Gen Con is a big expense. If you want to play games, you can't just So I think you're imagining something like Tennessee Game Days on a large scale with vendor booths or BGG. Yeah, and it's not that. You don't just drop a game on a table and play it.
You'll get kicked off the
table.
Get
kicked off the table.
That's happened to me.
Do we have a copy of Vantage?
No.
I don't know it.
I want it, but
we'll work on it.
We have to play Stamp Swamp, but we're going to wait for you to play that with us.
Yeah, where are you?
Gotta play Stamp Swap with us.
Chair's right here. So yeah. So it might not be like you think it is. No, you have a copy. Cool.
Nice. Well, if you play it, tell me how it is. It's a campaign, right? It's a campaign game. It's supposed to be, I don't know, someone compared it to 7th Continent or something.
However, you don't have to bring it over, because if we can't convince the publisher to supply it.
Yeah, he might. He probably would. We gotta play that one.
Right. We'll do it.
All in time.
All in good time. So yeah, Gen Con, it's a good place to go to see the new games. But if you're looking to play, go to a PlayCon. Yep.
Cool. That's a good week.
That's a good week.
We'll be here next week.
We're here most of the month. Yep. So be sure to come back and check us out next Sunday, where we'll give you our weekly recap of what we played
next week.
All next week.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you enjoy teaches and playthroughs, and you like these recaps, and you want to see more of what we have to offer, you can find us live. You can find us live here on Twitch, but you can see us on YouTube. Just search for Board Gamer Steph, and you'll see our multitude of videos.
So many.
Or even better, you can join us live on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we stream live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central. And we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
Oh, that's my
Where
line.
are you?
I was thinking. All the games! Stop!
And for those of you on Twitch, we'll be right back.
We will be right back. That's my line.
I know.